Let the birthday countdown begin. Everyday. It's RC Season 1, Episode 6, Toya and Reginae in search of Mrs. Anita. Where is it at? Where it's at? Where's the ring? Toya said to her husband Red at the couple's game night. The topic of not wearing rings, wedding rings came up, and here goes Danielle and Toya chatting away. For me to go through all that stuff and still remain sane and grind and get it out the mud, that's an accomplishment for me. Casey said to the family, BD, Toya, and their mom. Yeah. At the couple's game night, Red's friend Mario was like, why didn't you just tell her? Toya agrees with him. Then Danielle says, 'cause we know you, insinuating that her response would have been bad. Rest in peace, Josh. I am so excited to say that Josh is now a high school graduate. Congrats to the smart, beautiful young lady. It has been amazing. But somebody is missing. And we're going to leave that alone until later. But we're going to focus on the good. And we're just going to be like, God bless Joshay for this milestone in her life. And God bless her on her journey in college. It's Toya and Danielle sitting down. And Toya has a secret. She thinks her fibroids are bad. And they discuss the possible health issues that can affect her being pregnant again. And it is just so sad, y'all. I think her only hope is a surrogate if she doesn't want to do it herself. You know, she doesn't want to put her body through that again. Later, she will speak with her doctor, and it's just, as bad as she thought. She needs to do the surgery to remove the fibroids in order to have a successful pregnancy to delivery. Reginae is also going through her milestone. She is moving to LA. California knows how to party. California knows how to party in the city. Now, not to be sidebarred, but they said they arrested a suspect in the Tupac's murder, but hoping it's real. This man needs justice. But congrats to Miss Thang, Miss Boss herself, Reginae, Nay, moving to LA, lay. Don't worry, she'll have Taina. She'll have all of her hotties. All of her hotties. Her LA hotties gonna be in there. And I've been seeing her on YouTube. Subscribe to Toya's channel, Reginae's channel, Mama Anita's channel, BD's channel, KC, Sankofa. Subscribe to all of them. They have amazing YouTube channels, and I've been seeing Reginae. She is, from what we can see, well adjusted. She has friends everywhere, so thank God she has LA friends, so she's able to kind of just like pick things up and continue, bonding and, reconnecting with her girls. It's no longer a flight together. It's just a car ride. It's just a Uber. It's just a Lyft. Oh man, moving sucks. But congratulations, Reginae. We love you. We see you, beauty. We see you doing your thing. Keep going. Yeah. Josh Shay, congratulations again. 2023. You are doing your big one. And we can't wait for a big two and a big three. Keep going, keep striving, never give up. Forget the haters. Just know you are greater because you got God, you got family, and you got yourself, most importantly. One of the things we see at this grad bash, this wonderful grad bash, and I like that Toya was like, I'm trying to keep it as intimate as possible. I'm the same way, Josh. Like, I don't like big old parties. Like, if you gonna throw me something, let it be a couple classmates, a couple, you know, couple this, couple that. I did my grad bash a little differently. Didn't do one for high school, but for college, I did a little different. It was nice and intimate. It had family and it had, friends. It was nice. So anyways, Ricky and Casey finally speak. I love to see it. It was great to see them vibing and getting along, but the long distance comes up. And Ricky was like, maybe she'll move back to New Orleans, in his accent. And in the confessional, Casey didn't like that. I was like, oh no, Casey doing good. Not blowing up. I see you, Casey. Hey, all right. He just keeping it to himself. Like, I don't think so, partner. She ain't going nowhere. Hopefully Ricky is open to moving to the A and visit New Orleans instead. I mean, both of them have family there, so and I think the A may have more opportunity for him too. I don't know what he does personally. I don't know what's keeping him outside of friends and family in New Orleans. And sometimes our comfort zone, my comfort zone coming to America has been Florida. So I'm like, that's where I'm going to retire, regardless of the craziness going on the last 6-7 years. It's just, I understand that, but I don't know where he lives in New Orleans, and I know for the family, they're a little probably traumatized to kind of stay there for too long because of what happened to the brothers. So it's tough. It's not our business. It's not Casey's business, but whatever Ricky and BD decides, we got to be down for it and hope that both of them are making good decisions for the both of them. I'm hoping, just like Casey, come on over. Come on over. Come on over, baby. Come on over, Ricky. Come on over to the A. You seem to like it anyway. So don't play with the A. Come on over. Red and Toya share an emotional moment discussing Toya's health and what the doctor told her. This was a hard scene to watch. OMG. Red consoled her. After she starts crying, he reassured her that they in this together. Mom, where you been at? Toya and BD says when Casey walks in with the missing Mama Anita. BD, Mom, Toya, and Casey sit down to catch up. It was a very, very, very emotional and raw scene. I am not going to bring up what Casey accused or even put some blame on Toya about, because it is just so heinous. I can't even. It's hurtful. It's hurtful. I've gone through deaths and I couldn't fathom somebody saying somebody died and I had, whether it was a minuscule part to play in it, but I had some kind of part to play in it, you know. And I think if it makes sense, I don't know if he meant it meaning like, because like now Toya is like back on she's on TV with, I think they were doing Tiny and Toya at the time. I'm trying to, I, yeah, I think Tiny and Toya was what, 2009, and they died what, 2016. So I'm thinking he's trying to say like, you know, your fame, you know, had a part to play. Not that she necessarily, but the fame that she got now, like, it's tough when I've even seen like Messy Maya, you know, one of my favorite YouTubers, you know, somebody that was blowing up. I think he was coming out of his baby shower and somebody shot him to death. And, you know, he was just like, when I tell you, days away of going into California to make it big. Like, he had opportunities waiting for him. And because, again, people are jealous, you know, they feel like, I want what you have and I'm going to hurt you because of it. So I always feel for celebrities that have family members in the hood. When Serena Williams, was it sister or cousin, went back in the hood to, I don't know what is going on. She don't even live there no more. She went back in the hood to hang out. Girl, what you hanging out over there for? Grab your family members and bring them over here and say, we gonna hang out in my neck of the woods. And she got killed. So there's a correlation with celebrities and celebrity family members going back to the hood or living in the hood and people being jealous and harming them. But that ain't got nothing to do with Toya. Like, it's in that person's heart or lack of heart to decide, I'm jealous of you and your family and the fact that your sister's was married to one of the biggest, if not the biggest. Don't let Reginae hear me say one of the biggest, the GOAT, Reginae, the GOAT. She was married to the GOAT, you know. So I don't agree, Casey, and just thinking of it, just it's too sad to bear. But I will just leave it as, you know, rest in peace to their brothers. And you know, a lot of the comments online was positive. You know, people were trying to be understanding to Casey's side, trying to be understanding to Toya's side, Mama Anita's side, BD's side, and was all wishing prayers and healing to the entire family. And I'm in tears right now, so we gonna end it there. But what an amazing season, Toya and Reginae. Like, it's a dream for me because I have kept up with Toya and Reginae, like, you know, from Tiny and Toya to T.I.'s show. I forgot the name of his show. You know, Toya was on there a little bit, and Toya and Reginae, I believe, was on there a little bit, and the WeTV show, Growing Up Hip Hop. Oh man. That was when I was watching it like actively, was when Toya and Reginae was there. As soon as they were not there no more, I was gone. Where they go, I follow. I will follow them to whatever network they decide to go. But if they want to stay, I'll watch another season. I'm in love completely, truly, deeply with the entire family. Like, everybody has their quirks, weirdness, strengths, weaknesses, beauty, ugly. When I say ugly, not in looks, meaning their personality, their behavior. Because somebody gonna be stupid enough to think I call somebody in the family ugly. Are you dumb? Have you seen all of them? They're beautiful. Mom Anita, beautiful. Reginae, beautiful. Toya, beautiful. BD, thebomb.com, beautiful. Casey, can't say I have a crush on Casey because it's not appropriate. But if he didn't have a girlfriend, I would say I have a crush on Casey. Beautiful, handsome man. All of the family, back down to the other brothers, like they're all good looking people, so don't ever get that twisted. But I am happy to have, I think this is the first, y'all, as much as I've been on YouTube all these years, I don't think I've done a full season review. OMG, life was lifing. I think the only review I did on time was probably the episode 1. I think episode 2 was behind, episode 3 was behind, episode 4, 5, and now 6. But y'all gotta give it to me though. When I came through, that girl came through. My personality is natural. I'm not putting on. I'm not trying to be nobody else. I'm not trying to act like nobody else. I'm acting like my damn self. Not to curse, but like, you know, 'cause sometimes you say things and people think like, oh, you act like this person. Are you doing like this? Not at all. I'm check the records. Like anything I've done through all of my YouTube channels have been original. Like I don't look at another channel to be like, what are y'all doing? The only thing I'll keep up with is trying to get a better understanding of the introductions and the outros, you know. I kind of do it my way, but I see people do it a lot of different ways. So I just try to have an understanding. So I like to rub off on energy and, you know, kind of just see where I'm at with my intros and outros and see where they're at with their intros and outros and kind of keep comparing different people's and seeing what's going on and, you know. But once I become a YouTube partner, I will change the intro and outro. But before then, it gonna be what it gonna be me, gonna be 100% my creativity. No other influence in it yet. But that's the only thing that would have any influence in the future would be the intros and outro. Other than that, I'm riding out, you know. My Patreons, my once I have that all set up, like they will be the ones that can gauge where the channel is going and what the channel is doing and a lot of stuff. A lot of their inputs will be highly looked into and highly recommended as to, I like these kind of videos. Can you do more of these kind of videos? Hey, what about doing this? Hey, what about that? What about this? You know? So I feel like the people that pay you should have a huge input. Don't get me wrong. If somebody puts a comment and say, hey, I don't like whatever, you know, even if you're not a paying viewer, I would still, you know, give you the respect to look into what you're saying. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying I'm going to put more, you know, into the people that pay me for my creativity, for my efforts, because doing this is not easy when you have a full-time job, when you have responsibilities, when you just want time for yourself, because I'm that type of girl. Sometimes I just want me time, okay? But this has been absolutely fun and everything. We still have Unpopular Opinion coming up right after this. I removed the funny moment for this episode because it's too emotional. I couldn't find anything demon funny. Like it was too emotional. Lessons learned will be coming up. Photo of the episode will be coming up. Instead of favorite person, I did favorite scene of the episode and then the top 10 moments of the season in no particular order. And last but not least, social media responses to the season is coming up. So we got Reddit, we got Facebook, we got Instagram, and we got Twitter X. So, that's gonna be lit. Stay tuned. Continue watching for more. Don't fast forward. If you want to save money on gas, grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants, look no further than the Upside app. Get it now. Use my invite code. Is in therapy too. anger and poor communication skills. Well, I added that communication part, but he needs it. But he should work on that. I really like Casey, and I do think he is misunderstood. He is wrong when he is wrong, but it always seems like he means well, but he lacks the ability to communicate properly with his family. I wonder how he communicates with his girlfriend. In one of their YouTube videos, they kind of joked about, oh, we break up all the time, every day or whatever. And it's like, sounds toxic because they seem really in love. Don't say things even in a joking manner like that, because the way he comes off on TV, it really doesn't look good. I pray for Casey, and I hope that he can show proof of the change so the world can take him serious and not just some. Casey's mouth is lethal, and others have said others in the family's mouth are lethal too, but I don't agree. I do think Casey, I don't know what it is, but he when he blows, that thing is like a bomb, Hiroshima. So, I think we all have things we need to work on, and I think that's why I don't like people just coming so hard and judging Casey, like Casey this, Casey that. I just seen all kinds of stuff online, and I'm like, don't throw stones. Put that stone down, okay? We love you, Casey, and we want the best for you. Please get help. In Search of Mrs. Anita, like the title of the episode says, Ms Anita went missing. This is a mistake a lot of us tend to make. I've made it. And when we say we made it, we don't mean like we can't be found at all. It just means we isolate ourselves. There's a lot of people that isolate, whether they're depressed or they just want time to themselves. But sometimes you can get so caught up with isolation you don't realize how long you've been in isolation. And Miss Anita was dealing with the remembering of the passing of her sons when it came time for Josh's graduation, and the grieving was too much for her to bear, and she felt, not that she couldn't, she felt that she could not talk to anyone, and she wasn't returning calls, wasn't picking up any calls, wasn't calling anybody, wasn't going to see nobody. It was just like complete isolation. None of the kids, not even Josh got to see her, and I hope privately she apologized to Josh for missing her graduation. I believe she missed the grad bash too. I'm not sure. I think so too. So it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Miss Josh is already going through a lot with mommy not being there. So it's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And that's the moment that makes it a lesson needing to be learned, because sometimes we get so caught up in our own emotions that we let it like eat us alive, and we don't see how what our actions are doing are impacting others. They may not say anything, whatever, but it is. And isolation is not good for anyone. I'm working on it, and I hope Miss Anita is doing the same. It is important to be present. It is important to go out. It is important to talk. It is important to make time for others. Nothing wrong with making time for yourself, but never stay alone for too long. I just saw something on the news saying how, I think it was the Young Turks, their news, even if they're YouTube news, their news, that a video they had, and I'm gonna do a response on my other channel, Reloves God, about it, and they're talking about how Gen Z are spending so much money a month to, overcome their isolation. A lot of people are not making friends normally. They're like online. So back in the days, we would love to hang. I remember we used to hang out after school. Okay, we used to hang out at the McDonald's down the street after school. Sometimes, not all the times, but like, and then if not there, but like literally after school. Like I live nearby, so I can decide to go ahead and, while a friend or a classmate that I'm cool with is waiting on their ride, like we're just chatting, playing games. Like these are the things I think the new generation is missing out on. Just in person, one on one, not just a group. You can't do much in groups. You gotta have that one on one, or just three, or maybe up to four people to really get an intimate setting. And they were talking about how like isolation is not good for the body. There's so much side effects that comes with it, and we all need to check on our strong friends, as in previous lesson learned, but also do not isolate. Do not isolate. I remember like what I try to do. I'll put in like a to-do and reminders to, to call or to text, or to even be like, okay, today, choose a couple days out of the week to go out and go somewhere. So you have to retrain your brain, because it's so used to isolating. Because one of the things they mentioned you can get is dementia. And I was like, no thank you. Got family members going through that right now. No thank you. I would like to be alive and be living, not alive, and not know who's in front of me and not know anything. Like I would like to really know who's in front of me and be able to talk to them and be able to interact with people normally and not lose my memory. So please do not isolate. We're all working on it. And Ms Anita, grieving is, yes, nobody's gonna fault you for grieving, but you isolated yourself when you decided not to go to Josh Shay's graduation, when you decided not to pick up anybody's calls or call anyone to say, hey, you guys, I'm okay. I don't know if you guys have a group text. If you have a family group text, you could easily just let them know. I guess you can't say you're not feeling well, because then they'll think you're sick. So you're just gonna have to say, hey everyone, I'm alive, I'm okay. I just needed some time to myself, like something, because I think just not saying anything at all can be very frightening for someone. I think with me, I live with family temporarily right now, so I don't have the privilege to fully isolate, which is probably God sent. Because definitely during the pandemic, if I was living on my own, I think it would have been horrible for me. I think it would have been the worst thing for me. So, because I tend to isolate. So, yeah, Ms Anita, Reanne, RC, we all, my viewers, my subscribers, my substers, my Patreons, we're all going to work on not isolating, because what? It is bad for our what? Health. Throughout the entire episode, I couldn't imagine a better picture that depicted all of the emotion, all of the energy, all of the thoughts that was going through everyone's mind at the time. Just imagine Casey walking in, telling us something. I saw mom at a store buying a lotto or something. What? Mom, where you been at? Because it makes me tear up a little bit, because the end, Reginae has moved to LA and is enjoying the process of discovering who she is away from Atlanta. It only took a week before Toya visited Reginae, and she hasn't given up hope that Reginae will move back. Reginae and Armand have been in contact, and they are continuing to work on themselves for now. Beatty still lives with Toya, while deciding if moving to New Orleans with Ricky is best for her. Beatty and Miss Bitter no longer communicate, and Beatty's unsure if she wants to continue to pursue poly relationships. Mrs. Anita is now spending more time with family and even helped move Josh into college. But she is still afraid of doctors. Casey has been showcasing his music for record labels and hopes to release new music soon. Casey has been blocked on Toya's phone and their relationship remains fragile. Toya and Red had the grand opening for Wait No More. Subscribe on YouTube, y'all. Business has been booming and they are making plans to open another location. Toya is seeking other alternatives to fibroid surgery, but hasn't ruled out having another baby in the future. Red supports her in whatever she decides. Let's pray. The top the top 10 moments in no particular order. We have to start off with the moment where we finally get to see Armand and Reginae together in their first scene. Like, it was just a big deal for all of those who were Armands. It was nice to see. It was beautiful. I love their chemistry, and I want them both to be happy, either together or separately. It's up to them. I'll put two together. I'll say the moment they had to tell Josh that her mom was not coming, Ms Anita not coming, and then Josh actually graduating. So that will be all one moment in itself. Josh's graduation for sure. The moment when Reginae decided to officially move to LA. Big boss things. And another one that will be all together would be the couples game night. All of the moments from the couples game night is in one moment. That was just everything. Thank you, episode 5. Thank you, episode 6 for the couples game night. It was worth it. It was more than worth it. It was what the show needed. Just a little, adult fun. It was really fun. Thank you. Unfortunately, another moment was Reginae's break-in, whether it was them showing the text message between her and her mom. Hey, Mom, can I move in for a little bit? I don't feel comfortable staying in my home anymore. Now that it was attempted to break into. And, them showing the Ring app footage, everybody thinking it was Armand. We sorry, Armand. We know it's not you. But that moment was sad, but that was a moment. The moment when Reginae and Armand was trying to work things out, trying to rekindle, and they were on the ATVs, and she was like, "You made me swallow my gum, babe." Like, and I'm wondering, girl, that's on you. Why would you go on an ATV with gum or any food? A lesson learned: do not go on any kind of ride like that where it's going to be bumpy with food in your mouth, especially a gum. Rainbow Rainy. I love her so much. She's everything and then some. That personality is just going to be even more special as she gets older. But the moment when Toya is trying to have a conversation with Josh about, like, what's going on for graduation, she's just finding out, hey, prom pass. I didn't want to go to prom, so it's okay. And then here comes Rainy in the background, just peeping to the point where her mom got to be like, come out. Like, we see you. We see you. Oh, man, that was everything. I love that moment. Check on your strong friends. The moment where Toya had the mini breakdown in front of her friends about the stress of, trying to get the family united. That was tough. That was very sad. But that was a moment. The next moment would be the dinner where Casey is going off. You and you boop 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 boop, and boop 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 boop. You know, so that was a real moment. That whole dinner was a mood. It was a moment. It was, you know, some of these scenes. It's like we want to see it, but then I also feel like, should that have been private? So I'm just like teetering between the two. But that was a really big moment for the entire season. You Diddy cropped her. You reverse Diddy cropped her. That moment about Beatty and Toya and the whole photo, not being in the photo, didn't want to be in the photo. It's okay I wasn't in the photo, but really it is that I care that I'm in the that I'm not in the photos. It was a little confusing on Beatty's end. Beatty just didn't want to admit, like, I was offended that I wasn't in the photo. Instead of it being like the confusion of making us think almost maybe it's the Miss Bitter that got her thinking she wanted to be in the photo, when I think she genuinely from her heart wanted to be in the photo, especially something being shared public. I can understand that you know, when you share things public, you definitely want to be in that photo. That was a moment. And lastly, the moment where at the Painting with a Twist, I think the name of the place was called. I think the idea is dope. I definitely would like to do that, whether it's with the next relationship or with friends. Like, that's lit. It's super cool. Where I think it was Lourdes. I think so. I'm hoping I'm not getting names mixed up. Because you got Jade, you got Lourdes, and then there's the other one. So I think it was Lourdes that, you know, they were talking about, like, if Armand and Reginae would rekindle. And I think Jade said she's Team Love, and Lourdes was like, I'm Team Reginae. And I just love that moment. I'm Team Reginae. I know that's right. I'm Team Reginae too. Okay? But Reginae is the one I've known the longest, from when she was a little girl. I've known of Reginae from Sweet 16, just everything. Anytime she's ever been on TV, I'm aware. And everybody's had their bratty moments, so I don't know why they at any time hold that against her. All kids have that bratty moment, you know, where they're a little bratty, but then they grow up and they're awesome, and we're awesome as adults now, so we don't really care about little moments we had as kids, as teenagers. We grown, and we doing grown things. We're making grown money. So shout out to Reginae, because I'm definitely Team Reginae. Reddit. Nice. Mommy and daughter duo. Go Nay. Go Nay. They are. Like, who's mommy, who's daughter? They're very, very beautiful young ladies. Twitter X, yes. Thank you. Casey had liked one of my posts, and Toya had reposted a couple of them. This one for sure. Thanks for such a meaningful yet entertaining show, Boys of Both Worlds. Season 2, 3, 4, please. And it's on her page. You see that? That's Toya's page. Thank you, Toya. And more people are responding. They're like, yes, we need more episodes and more seasons. I love the family and the real issues y'all showed. Yes. And then I responded to Casey. He had a post, and I said, you the man for this tweet. I love to see your growth and maturity. We all have our moments. Keep going. Here it is. And then Toya reposted one of my newer ones. They had me crying a few different times in the season finale. Yes, you did. You had me crying in this review, girl. Talking about that infamous sit down with everybody. It was hard. I'm loving BD growth from episode 1 and loving the bond of the sisters. Yes, sister bond. I love Red. He's a real one. He's going to hold Toya down no matter what. That's for sure. We love Red. We all love Red. Mr. Robert. Am I the only one that is crying and just want to hug Toya and cry together with Reginae and cry together when Reginae walked through the airport doors? I know I was watching that very closely too. I felt like a mommy. Toya was triggered. I felt her hurt, praying they heal and mend for sure. Praying for everyone's healing and mending. Love how Toya is bringing awareness to things as we as women experience that's not highlighted on social media and reality TV for sure. I really love the experience of coming to Twitter X. And then they're just showing like, hey, it's, you guys are still trending. It's 11:40 at night and y'all are still trending. That's crazy. The show started at 9, ended at 10, and they're still trending almost the next day. When I say eats, Mrs. Carter does just that. Here is Reginae. Yes, Reginae. Damn, I'm just crying too much during tonight. Yes, Toya, because for sure. Definitely check her out, Toya, because that's crazy. That conversation was definitely needed for them siblings. Nobody's perfect. No family's perfect. We got to get through this thing called life together. Praying for them all. That was the best part of the whole thing. Praying for them all. Let's go to Facebook. I felt that for both of them. My God, keep them all in prayer. And I like that everybody is talking about all. They're not just talking about Toya or Reginae or Casey or BB. They say everybody. I really like this show. I hate there were only 6 episodes. Please come back for a second season. Yes, I concur. I love the show so much. Please come back on. Love, 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 love them. All. Yes, we loved everybody. They all brought their own to the show, and it was all needed. I'm loving your show. Toya's outfit, yes. I love Toya and Red, yes. It sucks to keep saying couples gold and couples breakup. So I'm not going to say couples gold. I'm just going to say they're a great couple. I love them, and I love to hear Toya talk. She's so genuine and pure. Love, love, love this. Love their bond. Me and all my mamas are this way. Yes. When they say all my mama, talking about grandmama, talking about stepmama, talking about mama who helped raise me. I know that's right. Just watching Toya and Casey had me in tears. So many families from New Orleans are traumatized and broken. Lord, please help us. I pray they never give up. Gonna miss watching this. Hope they do a season 2. Tonight was really emotional. I don't think it should end like this. Got the whole family on your head. Beady pretty. She sure is. I understand where Toya is coming from. The girl is using her sister, and her sister doesn't know what she wants. She's confused. Everybody is not your friend. Love will do that. Love is blind and it will take over your mind. Come on now. I posted about this on Facebook the other day. Love this. Love them. Me with my girls. Yes, mama right. I learned that as well. Come on now. Mommy and daughter doing that. My new meme. Girl, be for real. It sounds like they are supporting him. He just wants them to post everything. They're talking about Casey complaining. Y'all can have them Kardashians. I love these two. Toya and Reginae. Congrats to the both of you. Excited. I love them. I love both of them. Can't wait to see the show. This was a little bit before the show. I can't wait. I love them. So there was some stuff I had from before the show and after and during. Reginae is a beautiful young lady. Continue to guide her. Toya, you are doing a great job. Forget the grown, over jealous haters. Okay? Because some people giving some good advice to Reginae and some people are just hating. I can't see how you can hate from the club, from outside the club. You can't get in. She should have not brought her to dinner. I know that's right. Been waiting since Tiny and Toya. Yes, me too. Lux and Tristan definitely watching this. So this was some people like right before the episode 1. And we gonna switch over to Instagram. I just love watching them interact and talk about things that seem so real and natural. Like you can tell they are close, and you can clearly tell they are mother and daughter by the level of respect. I don't think I've ever seen or heard Nay interrupt or talk over her mother in these videos. Toya is so pretty and ageless that it's difficult to discern who is the daughter and who's the mother. Yeah, oh my goodness. Ooh, I think Charlemagne in the Breakfast Club interview gave her that love, gave Toya that love too, to say like, man, like you look so young, you know. My favorite mother and daughter duo. Wayne knows he messed up big time, but I understand the childhood love. Once they show you who they are you in? I love them. I love them. Nay, nay. I love them both. Mom is so caring. I don't know. I just love them. I love them. I know that's right. Love is in the air, man, when it comes to Toya and Reginae, for sure. Iconic mother-daughter duo. My heart skipped when I seen you, girly. Oh, so somebody probably met Reginae in person. This is so cute. Love this. Get them removed, Toya, and get pregnant, Buki. I went through fibroid surgery, and the next few months I was pregnant with a healthy baby girl. Yes, she needs that vote of confidence. Season finale. Oh, nah. I need like 9 more episodes. This is one of the best shows on right now, and that is a fact. That is a fazak. Somebody commented, I see Red got that ring on. Red got that ring on. He surely did. I had to zoom in on the photo. He had that ring on. Lots of hearts and emojis showing love. Smiley faces with the eyes as hearts. Heart emojis. Another set of heart emojis. Brown skin girls. Beautiful picture. This was a picture of Reginae, Rain, and Toya. Toya's sexy. Who the mother? Had us crying on that show like that. We know you love your daughters a lot. Looking good here, ladies. Sure, for sure. Always look good. To find love after love is amazing. Just talking about how, like, Toya found Red after heartbreaks. You must have had that same prayer Sierra prayed. Oh my God. I love you guys. Bond and strength. I need that prayer. We all need that prayer. We gonna pray that prayer. Okay. Give this man another baby. That's my vote, sis. The end. Best dad and husband I know. Toya Johnson. Red, I'm helping up for ya. But yeah, this is Monica. New Monica. Who doesn't love the singer Monica? She's legendary, a living legend. And then Toya responds, sis, you must be ready to babysit. So I just showed this crazy picture to show like how crazy babies can be. Red better have that darn ring on by episode 6. I can't stand when married people don't have their rings on. Yeah, because I've been dying to understand why men don't wear their rings. Where's the ring, Red? You can always wear a silicone ring when working out. I did hear that from something else. That in case like you feel like the rings can slip out when you're working out, they do have silicone rings. So I think that's what I would want to do for my situation. We'll have 2 sets of rings. So there's no excuses. Red, don't play with Toya. Please put the ring on because we like you for her. And that is a fazak for sure. Yes, that was it. Toya and Reginae, season 1, episode 6, season finale. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe. For real, subscribe, y'all. And hit that notification button so you can get a notification every time I does this on the YouTube streets. Now, it's been a pleasure. The entire season has been a pleasure. Like, and one thing I like, I'm not just a review channel. Like, I love to watch review channels and other types of channels. So I'm definitely going to be watching what other people are saying about the season finale. And I suggest you do the same too. I got some of my favorites. Dang it, can I think of their names right now? I think he used to be called Mr. Still Standing. He changed his name. I forgot his new name. I feel so bad. And Bondi Blue and some of the people I've been rocking with for many years, and they don't know me, but I know them. And some others that are doing a great job reviewing this this season of Toya and Reginae. I think there's another person called Unfiltered something. So yeah, I wasn't planning on mentioning other channels' names, so I can't think on top of my head, but there are lots of other channels doing really good reviews, so definitely check them out. I don't hate on no one. I think we are better together than apart. So thanks for watching. Donate, and those locally too. It would be highly appreciated. Wait. It's October. It's my birthday month. Please donate to my Cash App. Thanks, REA. That would be super sweet. Appreciate you. And I also have a Facebook charity that I chose called Heart of a Hero. It would mean a lot to you to either donate to them, donate to me, and or both. Thank you.